you guys, Yasodhara here. I'm hopping in to share a incredible topic with you. Walk-ins. It's a Talk to the Entity specialty topic that addresses being embodied and changes that can occur and that we have available to us. And maybe you have heard about Talk to the Entities, which is a one of the pieces and parts from Access Consciousness that has been created by Shannon O'Hara. And maybe you've heard about walk-ins. And one of the things I've seen going on a lot with the topic of walk-ins is that a lot of people either think it's very strange, or they hope they are not a walk-in, or when it occurs, there is not so much clarity about it. And personally, from the beginning, it was a topic that I was very intrigued by. And I do work a lot with bodies as well. I'm a 3D body facilitator, but also before, I used to do a lot of sessions with people that had accidents and couldn't fix things with their bodies very easily afterwards, because what was going on was actually not playing in the body. It was going on with their being. And what I've seen a lot of people also working with bodies getting more clarity on is like how much a body will change and adjust according to the being that's inside. And so if that's not clear, a lot of people will often talk about the topic and be like, wow, that person changed so much after the accident, or my husband is not any longer the same person as he was before he had a heart attack, or whatever actually occurred that created the change. And that sometimes creates like confusion in relationships. So that can be like sexual or man to women relationship, or man to man, or women to women. But it can also be with your children or with people that you create with and work with. And so what basically can happen is that somebody just changes, and you can work with that either to get more clarity for yourself, but sometimes also when you work with people that have been having those changes, to actually get clear on, first of all, what's going on, and then start to make choices that are going to create different possibilities. And one of the things is that you can start clearing entities, for example, out of a body, so that there's just one being in one body. I think I'm on my personal profile. This is funny. I usually don't put this stuff on my personal profile. Because for some people it might sound really weird, and I have to say it has been really exciting to actually play with this topic and see what you can shift and change. Some people, sometimes also due to taking a lot of drugs or having have gone through a lot of abuse, choose actually to, well, this is enough, I don't want to be here anymore, I want to shift and change. And so they kind of start checking out, and then there's often like other beings just like, I actually like your body, let me jump in. And sometimes when there are multiple bodies, that creates a lot of mess. So I think 2 days from now, on the 9th of September, I will do this specialty intro class, walk-ins, where we're gonna dive deeper in the topic of what is possible with beings, what is possible with bodies, and also like how you can actually change, shift those energies, but also how you can start to acknowledge the ability that we have and that our bodies have. And that sometimes we think like, oh my God, I'm gonna die, or somebody died, but what if we actually don't die and it's just the bodies that die? And so what is possible with you as a being? What are you capable of? And what could you get more clarity on? So that's actually going to create more for you. It's going to be creating greater also for your body. So if it's a topic that you've been looking at, if you don't know anything about it, but you think like, oh my God, I'd like to know more about it, you can still sign up and join. And then we're just gonna explore for 1.5 hours. I would say like you'll get a lot of practical tools how to deal with it, but it's also sometimes like getting out of the wrongness, getting out of the problem, and really start to look at, wow, what if there's a totally different possibility available with bodies? And what if we could start honoring that, start creating with that? And it's definitely a topic that will ask you to actually go beyond what you think is normal which I think is super exciting because, you know, normal is normal and there is so much more available. So if that's something you've been asking for, join me in 2 days from now for this walking call. And otherwise, I wish you an awesome weekend. Bye.